remember that weirdo Lowell who lived across the street from me in high school?
Oh, it's so good to see you. Billy, you remember Lowell?
I'm gonna need a lot of drinks.
I really thought that my parents were going to let me film something in their house, and so we wanted to do something that we could film. And then my parents said, no, don't do that. But we had a script, and we wanted to do something sort of in the suburbs, and Doug and I were kind of obsessed with that Thanksgiving weekend where you come home and all your old friends are kind of at that bar, the local bar, and you're getting drunk, and you're like, I remember that guy, he's a fuck up now. And we kind of just like knew we wanted a story around that weekend, and decided to sort of kind of mix it with this murder mystery element to give it something a little bit more interesting than just a white guy in his 30s is feeling old.
He killed his mother.
I'm sorry, you jerking off?
No, I'm out of breath from running from Lowell's house across the street.
You're out of breath from running across the street?
And I think in terms of the cast, I mean, we wrote the part for Adam. We've been friends with him forever, and we wrote the part for Rachel.
Well, I aged into the part.
Yeah, you aged into the part. We wrote it a long time ago, and then it was like, oh, Rachel's perfect for this. And then we were huge fans of John's and sent it to his people, and he liked it, which was like Dan and I were so thrilled because we were such huge fans of Search Party, and so that and kind of the same thing happened with Vincent. Like he responded to the script. These were like our first choices that almost never happens, and it just kind of came together that way.
I think that I naturally I have an Arrested Development quality about myself. I'm kind of like a big kid sometimes, even though I'm actually an adult, full-grown man, and I understand that, and so it's fun. It's also fun. So I think that those characters, if you like look really hard at them, you can kind of find where they're both fun and broy and sad, and find the kind of duality of them, and that's the challenge. And so I don't think of them as like a certain type of character. I think of them all differently, even though they are, I guess, bros. Each bro is like a snowflake.
50 Shades of
Bro flake.
They're broflakes. They're all different, but they all wear backwards fitted hats.
Drama kid.
No.
Drama kid, obviously.
No one knows that you're who you were in high school, you know.
I mean,
You're very open about it, yeah.
I'm very open about my hatred of sports.
Yeah.
I was the drama kid.
I was not necessarily like the coolest kid. I gained popularity by doing a sketch comedy show on the morning announcements that was like became cool, and so then I was kind of cool. So I guess I was like fine. I was like left alone on that level.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't really have a personality until like the end of high school, and I started doing theater stuff and comedy. But before that, I just like went wherever everybody else went.
I was the president of the student council, the student body. So I was like pretty kind of out in front, and I don't know. I had friends, you know, and I think
Stop
I was nice.
bragging.
I know. I think I was nice.
Doug is a rare comedian that was popular and cool in high school.
I don't know.
Played in a band.
He's being so he's being modest over something nobody cares about right now.
Doug's been hot for a long time.
I've been hot.
I've been hot.
He was doing these types of interviews in high school.
I like high school. I liked high school, which I feel like makes me like puts a bullseye on me, because it's like you had to hate high school to get to like have something to write about, and I liked high school.
Well, I hated high school.
What? You didn't.
No, I started high school as like an enormous outcast. I didn't know anybody. I went to like a big public school after having gone to a private school, and so like I was just so alone. I was eating in the bathrooms. I was. That wouldn't
have happened under my student government.
I know.
That kind of sounds cool to me. Eating in the bathroom? Hell yeah. So you don't give a fuck at all.
I'll go to the same place.
I got a full meal on the sink. Yo, this is my fun.
My table for one ready.
Yeah. By the end of high school, I had all sorts of. I was like the smart, nice kid that people were like, you're cool.
You were the editor of the school paper.
Yes.
He had
Yeah,
an
real
opinion
rabble
column. He had
rouser.
an opinion column called "For Gregor or for Worse."
No.
And whenever I'm in Long Island, I like to go through. He has the stack of all of his old columns, and one of his great columns is as an anti-abortion speaker came to the school, and you were very upset.
Ugh, why did they have that guy come to the school? For Gregor or for worse?
It was just that one sentence.
Yeah.